Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Mike Sils with you from 0 Meter Chasers, giving you an update just before as we go into the transition zone from some nice banding of snowfall here in southern Kentucky, then leading into the sleet and the freezing rain. You can see, if you can try to see, nice little snowflakes, little dendrites are falling down into the sky. I just checked my snowboard. It's just about a hair under 2 inches here, and we'll probably have another about hour or so of good, decent snowfall rates here across Bowling Green, southern Warren County. So we're going to be watching that. The roads out here across the county are snow covered, packed, hardly any traffic is all across the region. So that's a good thing. So people are staying home, they're staying safe, they're warm. If you do have to muster out, please be careful. Allow enough distance between you and the cars behind you and in front of you as well, because there are some out there that just think that they can do it. But I do want to say that as we transition into, all right, here you go, guys. So as we get into the freezing rain, we're going to be watching that sleet transition for the next couple of hours. As we roll into the evening hours, we'll be seeing that warm nose effect coming in across Middle Tennessee and South Central Kentucky, creating that nice, it's going to be like a warming trend of some rain. It's going to be freezing as well. And as what you have seen from the high resolution and the National Weather Service and from us at 0 Meter Chasers, about a half an inch of ice is really possible in some isolated spots. If you gather more moisture coming in from the Gulf of Mexico, don't be surprised if 3/4 of an inch of ice cannot rule out in some spots, maybe around Lake Cumberland region, Somerset, Jamestown, to the west around Albany, and even here closer, farther off to the west of that into I-65 corridor, down into Nashville, up into Portland, Franklin, Bowling Green as well. That's going to be your main concentration along the Cumberland Parkway off to the east for your Sunday afternoon, with the heavier pockets of seeing the freezing rain. If you don't want to see a steady rainfall of the freezing rain, because it will accumulate fast onto the power lines, and that will increase your threat of power outages. It's going to be downright cold. The winds will be picking up at times about 10 to 15 miles per hour sustained on the backside, coming in with the northwest flow. Bitter cold air on the backside for several days to come. You can see, my coat is already accumulating. Crazy. We haven't seen snow like this in a while, so it's kind of good to see it. I don't think we're going to be seeing that 6 inches of snowfall that we were hoping for. So the streak will continue for the lackluster amount of snowfall across Bowling Green. We haven't seen 6 inches of snowfall or more since 2022. So it's been a long streak. But I also want to think that the transition of that warm nodes going up to the north could cut down on the amounts of snowfall up for the parkways, and that will kind of reduce the chance of seeing that foot or snow for maybe around from E-Town up toward Lexington. So the better foot plus will be just along the river into Louisville, along the I-71 corridor, maybe off to the south and east as well. It just depends on how far north that warm nose will settle with that sleet band for your Sunday. But overall, a very large winter storm has affected all across from New Mexico to West Texas, all the way to the East Coast. I think the last state that has not been in a winter storm warning yet is Maine. So a chunk of real estate all across the eastern seaboard. It's been kind of a nice storm that we have been tracking. It's exhausting, but on the end product, this is what I like. It's steady, it's light. The winds have kind of calmed down just a little bit here, but then we'll start to see the transition take place. But that's all I have to say, guys. Everyone else, if y'all have any more snow reports, please feel free to chime in. Let us know how much you got. Tag them at the 0 Meter Chasers as well, and we'll report them to the National Weather Service in Nashville or Louisville or Paducah, wherever you are. We deeply appreciate that. Stay off the roads unless you have to do that. Stay warm, That's where it's all dry. Get some comfort food in because it's gonna be cold for the next several days to come. You all take care and y'all have a blessed afternoon. Bye-bye.